Good morning, students. As we are going through the chapter working of institution, in the first video we have discussed about the Mandal Commission, and we find that in India decision is taken by the Parliament, and when the peoples are not satisfied, then the decision or disputes come. This decision goes to the judiciary, and then the court take the decision. So in today we will discuss about the decision makers. Who are the decision makers in the country, how they works, these things we will discuss in today video, right? So let's start. As we can see that in the previous video we have found that the decision is taken in the Parliament, right? And then after passing from the Parliament, the decision goes to the President. After the sign and consent of President, the decision again implemented by the executive, by the government officers, and when the disputes come, it goes to the judiciary. So we find that the three institutions are involved in the decision making process. The first of all, if we talk about the President. President is the head of state and the highest formal authority in the country. After that, the second important person is the Prime Minister. Prime Minister is the head of government and actually exercise all the governmental powers. In India, the Prime Minister is the most powerful authority in the country. After that, the third important decision makers is the Parliament. Parliament is the assembly of elected representatives. All the elected representatives of country, they discuss the and debates and votes for any decisions in the Parliament. So the Parliament is the final authority making or decision making place in our country. So there are three decision makers. Here we can see the Prime Minister, President, and Parliament. These three are the decision makers in our country. Now the next thing, why we need the different institutions in the country. हमें इस country में वर्किंग ऑफ इंस्टीट्यूशंस में या इन डिफरेंट इंस्टीट्यूशंस की जरूरत क्यों पड़ती है? We need for the political institutions because we know very well that in our country, if we have not any institution, then who will take the decision for the country? To making the laws, implementing the policies or decisions, we need the different institutions. कौन हमारे लिए रूल्स बनाएगा, उन रूल्स को कौन इम्प्लीमेंट करेगा, इसके लिए हमको जरूरत होती है इंस्टीट्यूशंस की. एंड द प्रोवाइडिंग सिक्योरिटी टू ऑल द सिटीजन्स ऑफ द कंट्री. फॉर दिस वी आल्सो नीड द डिफरेंट इंस्टीट्यूशन हु विल सिक्योर द सिटीजन्स ऑफ द कंट्री. थर्ड थिंग, द पीपल्स नीड द डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ फैसिलिटीज लाइक एजुकेशन, हेल्थ फैसिलिटीज, वेलफेयर, education, employment, all these. To providing all these facilities to all the citizens of country, we need the different institutions. And third thing, to run the country, we need the institutions to collecting the taxes, maintaining the administration. We need the different institutions. And if any there conflicts between the citizen and citizen, between the citizen and government, right, between the state and state, we need also the institutions to solve the disputes, and for this we have the judiciary. For making the policies and program, we have the Parliament, right? To implementing these laws, we have the different civil officers. So these, we need the different institutions to implementing these policies, programs, providing the facilities, collecting the taxes, maintaining the administration, right? Let's next. If we talk about the, in our country, the most important and final authority for making the law, for making the new decision is the parliament. पार्लियामेंट सबसे इम्पॉर्टेंट और सबसे फाइनल अथॉरिटी है जिसको देश में कोई भी कानून पॉलिसीज़ बनाने का अधिकार है, कोई पॉलिसीज़ या कोई कानून जो पहले से रन कर रहा है उसको चेंज करने का अधिकार है. एंड द पार्लियामेंट हैज़ आल्सो द पावर टू एबोलाइज एनी लॉ दैट इज अगेंस्ट द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन. अगर कोई लॉ जो कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन के अगेंस्ट है उसको अगर बैन करना है, उसको चेंज करना है, तो ये सारा वर्क केवल और केवल पार्लियामेंट में ही हो सकता है. एंड दिस इज नॉट ओनली इन आवर कंट्री, इन ऑल कंट्रीज ऑफ द वर्ल्ड द पार्लियामेंट इज द फाइनल अथॉरिटी फॉर मेकिंग एंड लॉज, फॉर चेंजिंग लॉज और फॉर एबॉलिशिंग एनी लॉ. Second important work of the parliament have the complete control over the government. All the representatives, all the members of the government, the ministers, all these peoples are work under the control of parliament. They enjoy the power when they have the support of parliament. कोई भी डिसीजन जब पास किया जाता है तो पार्लियामेंट से ही पास होता है. अगर वो पार्लियामेंट में उनके पास सपोर्ट नहीं है, इन दैट सिचुएशन द डिसीजन कैन नॉट बी पास्ड, द रूल कैन नॉट बी पास्ड. सो द पार्लियामेंट हैव ए डायरेक्ट एंड फुल कंट्रोल ऑन द रूलर, ऑन द गवर्नमेंट. सेकेंड थिंग, द पार्लियामेंट कंट्रोल एंड मैनेज ऑल द मनी with the government. All the money that is used by the government for different policies and programs, this money can be passed only with the approval of the parliament. कोई भी बिल जिसमें किसी भी पॉलिसीज पे को इम्प्लीमेंट करने के लिए जो पैसा लगता है वो सारा पैसा पार्लियामेंट से ही पास हो सकता है. विदाउट कंसल्टिंग फ्रॉम द पार्लियामेंट द मनी कैन नॉट बी यूज्ड बाय द गवर्नमेंट. And last thing, parliament is the highest forum of discussion, debates and the deliberations, because when any law, when any bill is presented in the parliament, in that situations the members of parliament they discuss and debates, and then after the voting the decision is going to pass. So the parliament is the highest forum of discussion and debate, and the discussion that is held in the parliament decides the future of the country, because these decision and these policies affect the whole country. जो भी डिसीजन पार्लियामेंट में पास किया जाता है उसका असर पूरे सभी नागरिकों पर पड़ता है, और इसीलिए जो भी वहाँ पे डिस्कशन और डिबेट होता है वो सबसे इम्पॉर्टेंट होता है. आपने देखा होगा अक्सर न्यूज चैनल पे डिफरेंट leaders from different parties comes together and discuss and debates about the different policies, about the government's rules and regulations, about the government's schemes, right? But these discussion and debate that are held on the news channels are not affect the peoples, because this discussion is not going to implement. वो उनका डिस्कशन होता है, डिबेट होता है, उससे पब्लिक के ऊपर इम्प्लीमेंट नहीं होता है. बट the discussion that is held in the parliament is affect the citizens of the country, because here the debates, here the discussion is on these policies and program that are going to implement in the country. यहाँ पे जो डिस्कशन और डिबेट होता है वो उन रूल्स और रेगुलेशंस को लेकर के होता है जो देश में इम्प्लीमेंट होने जा रहा है. तो ये डिस्कशन और डिबेट काफ़ी इंपॉर्टेंट होते हैं, एंड दे डिसाइड्स द फ्यूचर ऑफ द कंट्री. So the parliament is the highest forum of discussion and debates. So in this video we have discussed about the decision makers in India. The decision makers, the parliament, president and prime minister. Second thing we have discussed, why we need the different institutions. We need the institutions to provide the security, provide the basic facilities, to maintain the administration, right, and also to resolving the conflicts and disputes. And third thing, we had discussed that most important, the final authority of law making in our country is the parliament. This is also the control, direct control over the government, manage the money with the government, and also the highest form of discussion and debate. This is the assignment based on today's video. First thing, who has the final authority of for law making in the country? Parliament is the highest authority for law making. Second, which two houses form the parliament in our country? In parliament there are two houses, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Third, why do we need the political institution? हमें political institution की जरूरत क्यों पड़ती है? And fifth, what is the significance of parliament in a democracy? Parliament की जरूरत डेमोक्रेसी में क्यों है? How is the Lok Sabha more powerful than Rajya Sabha? Right? In the next video, we will discuss about the different houses of the parliament, Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, all these. This fourth question, इस क्वेश्चन को मत कीजिएगा, right? In these questions we will discuss in the next video, right? The two houses of the parliament and how the Lok Sabha is more powerful than Rajya Sabha. This we will discuss in the next video. Clear? Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.